Key to being healthy is how we manage these two different buckets. In one bucket, we have stress. That's physical, chemical, emotional, psychosocial, all these different stresses that add up into this one bucket. So we look at things like pollution and environment and our relationships and how we think about things and finances and all of these things that add up in this bucket, and they just accumulate on top of each other. And then in this other bucket, we have how we adapt to stress. And so the key is when our ability to adapt to stress is higher than the amount of stress that's in this other bucket, we're healthy. When the amount of stress in our life goes above our body's ability to adapt to stress, it overwhelms us and it overwhelms our body and we get sick. And so how do we manage these two things? If we look at the bucket over here, which is the amount of stress in our life, there are certain things we can control, and then the other category are things we can't control. So things that we can control is our exercise, our posture, how we're sitting and standing and moving, the relationships that we have, the air quality, changing your air filters in your house and measuring your air quality. Those are all things that we can control. But we still have a significant amount of stress in our lives that we have no control over. We can't control our environment. We can't control always that we have to work and sit inside all day and sit at a computer. Even if it is good posture, it's still artificial light, compressive forces sitting and not moving and lubricating our bodies the way that we should. If you have a spouse, you can't always control your spouse, so that's gonna add a certain amount of stress, or the kids that you have in your life and all the activities. So even if we can reduce this to a certain degree, this bucket of stress, there's still gonna be a non-zero amount of stress that's in our life that we're gonna have to adapt to. And so we wanna control that. But then if we look at over here, we wanna increase our body's ability to adapt to stress so we're more resilient. One of the most powerful ways that we do that is with specific chiropractic care to reduce stress off of the nervous system and allow our nervous system to function more efficiently and adapt more efficiently, allows our body to adapt to those stresses much better. When we sleep well, that increases our body's ability to adapt. When we move well, when we eat well, all of these things increase our body's ability to adapt. So what we're gonna talk about at the workshop are all of these factors that influence our level of stress. How do we compress those and reduce those down as much as possible? And then how do we move over into this bucket and increase our body's ability to adapt as much as possible so that way we can experience true health over a long period of time?